HooHooHooRobin.
Well, Anthony Cosby has a problem with the Osbournes. This guy is so delusional. He's so holier than thou. And he's been riding that show that was on. Was his show on in the 50s? When was that show on? He's still riding that like he is actually Dr. Huxtable. I think he's just jealous. No, he sees all the success of the Osbournes, and he wishes he still had that type of success. Yeah. It's very obvious. I mean, the fact is no one wants to watch the Cosbys anymore. It had its time, but now we're on to the Osbournes.
It's dated, and it doesn't hold up. And the Osbournes is based in reality.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's not some forced utopian ideas about how people should be perceived. It's real people. Sorry, it's not a doctor and a lawyer and 3 perfect kids.
Yeah.
And great parents. Purposely trying to break stereotypes just for the sake of breaking stereotypes. I never liked his show. He's a great comic. Although he never touched people like Pryor did. Ever. Does that bug you that you were around longer than Pryor and you never hit home like he did? You were never as relevant as he was.
I never found Bill Cosby funny.
No,
his stand-up, I thought, was a long, drawn-out, boring monologue where he'd sit there and talk down to everybody, and I hate it. It's horrid.
I got to say he was a great stand-up, and I want to trash him right now. I really got to be honest. I like him as a stand-up, although as a person, this is gross.
We have our own opinions.
Yeah,
I don't like him. And how out of touch is he? Listen to this quote. He goes, all of you in the media need to stop with this Ozzy Osbourne. This Ozzy Osbourne. What? He doesn't even know what it is. That's how he sounds.
Maybe Ozzy should be a better father and then go out and bang some chick out of wedlock and spend $40,000 a year to shut her up. Maybe that's what Ozzy should do.
There's a good one.
Yeah, maybe that's the messed up Osbourne family as a perfect... the Cosby family is obviously a lot better, where you go and you have a kid and you just, keep it quiet.
Yeah.
Until she blackmails you for money. Maybe Kelly should blackmail Ozzy for money and go to jail.
Blackmails, what?
I said blackmail. I said blackmail.
I didn't say blackmail.
No, did I say blackmail?
There was a blackmail in there
Earl
somewhere.
was standing right next to me. It just kind of slipped out. I'm sorry, Huxtable.
Earl, you can't possibly have something to say.
What?
Earl, what's your opinion on Bill Cosby thinking that the Osbournes, as he says here, is a sad... This is a sad, sad family.
Yeah.
I don't think it's sad. I think it's honest.
Right.
The Osbournes is totally honest.
You're going against Bill Cosby?
Yes.
On this one?
I disagree with Mr. Cosby.
Too bad Ozzy didn't have the integrity to hawk pudding pops. Maybe then Ozzy would be a little bit better for America if he wasn't just being a real family guy and selling pudding pops. Well, that's what a genius comedian does. Pryor sold pudding pops for a living, didn't he? Oh, no way. He just put out brilliant albums.
And his body. Tried to put out his body at one point.
The cake.
The kids loved the Jell-O pudding pops, and the Osbourne's child, the daughter isn't like my little Rudy, who is there. It wasn't your daughter, Bill. That family was fake, Bill.
What an annoyance he is. And it's just his self-righteousness is what bugs me. It's like, what do you care for? How jealous are you that you're not being talked about anymore? You're one of the biggest money makers on television ever. Shut your face and be happy.
He got so lucky with the Cosby Show. It is perfect time for it, I guess.
It was a good show for the day.
Everything worked out.
But you know what? They're now watching the Osbournes. What's the problem with that?
It's not sad. What's sad about seeing a real guy? Ozzy doesn't abuse his family. They go to school. What's the problem? Why are they sad?
They do have a very open...
They use the F word? Ooh, is that sad because you don't use the F word on stage?
A very open relationship there.
Did Ozzy ever slide his hand down the pants of some young woman that came to Ozzy to learn about acting and whatnot?
Not to my knowledge, no. Why? No, I don't think Ozzy has ever been accused of sexual harassment.
Remember that one? Let me just put my hand down your pants there. Oh, this is great. Feels like a pudding pop.
Yeah, I don't think no.
This is our little secret. Look, the cause has the stinky pinky. The cause gave her the shocker, and I got the stinky pinky.
You know what Ozzy should do to be a little bit more wholesome is put out a really bad show where he stars as some detective, and then Ozzy can realize that, wow, man, nobody cares about me anymore because even I can't make this awful show work.
Did he do the detective show after Cosby?
Oh, yeah.
What was it called there?
What? Hold on, what?
Cosby Mysteries.
Cosby Mysteries.
And the biggest
2-hour movie.
Was that before or after Leonard Part 6?
Oh, God, how about that? How about his movies?
Ghost Dad.
Or The Devil and Max Devlin. Too bad Ozzy can't star in some floppy B films. Maybe then he'd be a little bit less sad to watch. The nerve of him just to be relevant for 30 years all over the world.
Well, that's what he sees Ozzy being talked about, and it's not him being talked about, so he gets a little upset.
Ugh.
I'm just trying to find some
That elitist nonsense really bugs me.
of Bill's.
Yeah.
See, now that was a wholesome show about stereotypical little Negro child playing in a junkyard. Look, Fat Eye was playing the radiator. Look at that. He's playing it like an accordion. Now, that's funny. I'm Dr. William H. Cosby Jr. Doctor. He took that honorary degree a little serious, didn't he, there? Have a good time. Let's see what he's done since the Cosby Show.
And if you're not careful, you may learn something.
You may learn something. All right, we had the Cosby Show in what, 1984? Started, and then he did Leonard Part 6. Ghost Dad.
Ozzy has had better movie appearances.
Then he does his tribute things. Miles Davis, Ray Charles tribute. Was he in Malcolm X? Uncredited himself at end of credits. So the guy kind of fell off the face of the earth there after the Cosby Show. He became irrelevant.
I still say he was a great comic, and the reason I make that distinction is because it's his self-righteousness that annoys me. Like, do you have to... How bad do you need attention that the success of your show wasn't enough? Why do you care?
He's played himself in everything since 1996, first of all.
Yeah. Oh, the host of... Who was the hosting of What's My Line or whatever?
And the kids say the darndest things.
No, there was another awful
like,
show.
stop, please don't shoot me.
What the F, man?
What was the other show? What was the other...
I shut Norton up.
Wow.
He just looked at me, horrified, and stopped talking. I don't know what I meant.
Yeah, kind of regroup. What was the... No, what was the Groucho Marx show he did? That
You Bet Your Life.
Which he was a Groucho Marx fan. I think he was tributing, quote unquote. But it's amazing how ripping something off and tributing can be considered the same thing.
They had the cigar and everything.
Yeah, I may restart in the old Jimmy Huxtable with oh, I'm tributing. No, you're not.
It's a tribute.
You're stealing.
And then last thing he did, Cosby Show, a look back. So perhaps he's just a little upset that he's not getting the attention that this Ozzy Osbourne.
He had a show on CBS for 4 years, too. It was on Monday nights.
Did he?
Yeah, on CBS.
Well, why is that sad?
What was the name of that show? That was awful,
It was just called
too.
Cosby.
Yeah. He was a poor guy.
No, he was...
He was poor during that show.
Was he?
No, he was an unemployed guy. He got out of work. He was out of work.
The Cosby Mysteries. Oh, 96? It was just called Cosby. Hilton Lucas is a man who was forced by his employer to retire.
Hilton Lucas.
His wife has trouble with him always being at home.
Hey, Earl, why are you wearing the sunglasses?
It's about the prescription glasses.
Prescription sunglasses.
Yes.
All right.
What do you need them indoors?
I was about to go out.
Where were you going to go?
Dwayne Reed.
For what?
What are you getting?
Medicine.
What's wrong with you?
No. No.
What you got?
No, I just have to get a...
The sickle? You got the sickle?
Oddly enough, it is from my blood count. Iron supplements.
You got to get iron?
Yeah.
Oh, just eat spinach.
You don't have the sickle cell, do you?
No, nothing like that?
Sickle cell.
All right, we just watch you around for a while.
Who used to do the sickle cell telethons? He used to come out and go, ring the bell for sickle cell. And they'd ring the bell when they wanted to go to the tote board. Ring the bell for sickle
It
cell.
wasn't Lou Rawls.
I think it was Lou Rawls.
It might have been Lou Rawls, yeah.
My lady love. You'll never find sickle cells like mine. Cells that will poke right through the arteries like these do. What? He did. He raised a lot of money. Great cause. Great cause.
All right, so there you have it.
Well, there's another quote here.
Really?
He goes, I'm telling you, the Osbournes is a sad thing. It's like laughing at Tiny Tim. It's the kind of entertainment that you look at but wouldn't want in your home and don't like to look at things like that.
Yeah, this is the same self-righteous guy that got mad at the chick who did 9.5 weeks when he got really pissed off at her because she did something inappropriate and inconsistent with, I guess, the old Cosby tradition.
Look, you know what the point of that quote is? He referenced Tiny Tim. Here's how out of touch this guy is. Can he realize that perhaps he isn't the know-all of entertainment these days? And the fact that the Osbournes is a very high-rated show? It's on, what is it, MTV? I never heard of the MTV.
A lot of these old-timers are pissed off that the reality programming has taken off.
I've never seen the Osbournes on the Jack Parr show.
Why is it wrong?
Never.
It should be maybe a little bit of a forced mugging and a good-natured family ribbon.
Right.
Maybe that's what. But no, nobody wants to see that. Nobody. It's entertaining because the networks are just forced that like puke down our throats for so long. People are sick of it. So now you see something real, and it's entertaining because people relate to it. Sorry, they don't relate to the doctor, lawyer, 3 perfect kids nonsense.
Hey, Bill.
This is Bill Cosby.
Oh, what's the matter, Bill?
I would like to talk to you about some of the things that you say in your show.
He's doing Eddie Murphy doing Bill Cosby.
You can't say flim flam, fart. Okay? And I get kind of offended when you talk about the kind of stuff, all right?
Right.
I mean, isn't this supposed to be a family show?
What's your problem with the Osbournes, Bill?
Oh, well, I mean, you got Ozzy who can't even speak English regularly, but when he gets on the stage and he's all drug induced, he can sing like a mug.
Like a...
Exactly. I mean, I don't have anything against y'all exactly, but when you start dusting me on, your radio show, I have a little bit of problem.
I never saw Theo wear no mohawk. Or going around the house with a bayonet.
See, that's just terrible. That's just terrible.
Well, hold on. We got Ozzy calling in here. Ozzy.
Hi, guys. How are you guys?
All right. What's the problem, Oz?
I don't know. You know why you're so angry? Because I don't go around my house going, Rudy, I don't know what the problem is.
Now, there's nothing wrong with Rudy. She's a good little girl. Okay.
We have a problem with my shovel. You're washed up, I'm coming back from, not selling too many records. I got a hit show, Why, you leave it alone,
Well, for one thing, your daughter is a red-headed slut. She tried to sing, and she can't do it. She makes a mockery of herself on, TV, on MTV.
Your daughter's name is Rudy.
Now, that is a good African-American name. What else do you want me to call my daughter?
I have no idea.
Rudy or something?
No, guys. You got me. I was outside sitting by the pool drinking some, cocktails.
Today, Junior? Can't you speak English?
He's speaking English, Cos. Let him finish.
These guys going mad, I was just trying to enjoy my time before Ozfest takes off again. I hear Bill Cosby, talking about me on radio. I have no idea what's going on. I want Bill to get a hit TV show that he could come talk to me.
Well, can you do me one favor, Ozzy?
Prison, Florida, and filth.
Can you say helicopter?
Helicopter.
Oh, my God. That's all I wanted to hear, everybody. I'll talk to y'all later.
All right, Ozzy, I got to tell you, that's a fake Bill Cosby.
Yeah, we're sorry.
We had to put you through that. So.
It's not really Bill Cosby.
His impression got consistently worse.
Yeah.
I'm
okay, guys.
At this point in juncture, and my cigars have been stuffed with a little bit more than
you started off good, and you ended up sounding like the governor, George Wallace. How did that happen?
Yeah. I thought he had a little Sipowicz from NYPD Blue, like hitting him in there.
All right, Bill, hang up. We got to talk to Ozzy.
All right, now. Y'all have a good evening.
All right.
I think I'm going to put something together called Cosfest. We're going to get little Rudy out there. Claire's going to cook for everybody, and it's going to be nice and no satanic worship. And everybody gets the pudding pop. My daughter Denise gets the pudding pop. It's going to be Cosfest. I call myself Cosby, Bill Cosby Osbournes. Cosby Osbournes. I'm jealous. All right, Oz.
All right, guys, I'm going to take off now.
All right, Oz.
Bye, guys.
Bye, Angel.
I know it's a good show when we can make Ozzy laugh.
Oh.
Antonio.
Amy.